Good morning, everyone. This is Diana from Diana's Creations. Here at Epcot today to do the cookie stroll. As you can see, the crowds are very large. When we got here this morning at 10, the crowds were very, very scarce. Rope drop is at 11 o'clock, so I want you to come join me as we do the cookie stroll, see some sights, do some rides, even do some reviews on some things. So, with that being said, come join me. And the ropes are open. I'm going to stand back here while the crowd filters in. As you can see, we're making it slowly through the crowd. Gorgeous sight. You should see that at night. It changes colors. Very awesome. As you can see, they're doing some renovations here at Epcot. They're bringing some new experiences. So hopefully in the next year, we'll see something different here. As you can see, we're coming up to one of our favorite things. Is Nemo coming up to the right. Coral Reef Restaurant. And we're following the monorail trail. Crowds filtering toward the back of the park. There's Finding Nemo. If you've never been to Epcot before, we have the dancing waters, the water fountain. Sometimes during the day they play some music and the fountain comes alive. Now we're walking toward Journey into Imagination, where you get to ride the ride and see different things that Figment does. So hopefully we're going to take a journey on that ride. Here comes the monorail.
Right to the other side, right over us.
Just want to give you guys a view of what I see, and this is the cleanest little pond that I have seen. Too bad they don't have goldfish or something inside here. Would make it really, really interesting. I love it here. Such a beautiful day. As we begin our journey for the cookie search, we're going through the World Showcase as we speak. Give you some view. There's the tree in the background. Angel on the top. Some foliage. It's not exactly Christmas foliage, but it works. Then we have a picnic area or resting area where you can sit down, enjoy the sun, maybe a margarita or two, which I might do today. I might have a margarita. Our first cookie of the day, the gingerbread. I found the line for the first cookie. So as we enter the line, let's see how long it takes us to go get our cookie.
That's why we're waiting in line. So the cookies are $2.50 each, and there's 5 of them. Comes to about $12.50. Don't know if there's tax. I'm sure there's tax on that. We'll find out.
Just paid for the cookie, and now we're going to go pick it up. And we just got our first cookie stamp in our cookie book. It's official, our first cookie. And as we come around to pick up our cookie, and there's the cookies.
I think I just bought a bottle of water. Or was it over there? Yeah. Okay, cool.
As we come around, we're going to go to the table here, and we're going to take our first bite of this gingerbread cookie.
Before we eat, it's the sun glistening. Actually, flock of seagulls.
It's not going to be happy for long.
Alright. It's not bad.
It's moist,
Maybe
soft,
it's a little dry.
very tasty. So the cookie was really good. It was nice and spicy, as hence gingerbread. Our next stop is the Yukon.
And our next stop is actually the snickerdoodle cookie right here. So again, like I said,
This is where we pick up our snickerdoodle cookie. As we just got our second stamp of the day.
Do you have a receipt?
Here's our second stamp of the day. We're on our way to our third cookie. Here's our snickerdoodle
Any better.
cookie. And it's a lot bigger than the cookie that we just had, our gingerbread man. So let's taste this one and see where we go. Well,
snickerdoodle cookie
snickerdoodle.
a lot better than
Very, very good.
gingerbread.
Very, very good.
Little guy. Take a bite of the chocolate.
So on a scale of 1 to 10 to rate the cookies, snickerdoodle is number 1 so far compared to the gingerbread man. Strongly suggest the snickerdoodle so far.
They got Vision 360.
Just passing Canada. They have little song and dance here. Some Christmas music as we go by. I have eaten here St. Patrick's Day a few years ago, and I was not impressed with the serving size that they gave you for corned beef and cabbage, but it was very tasty. Recommend it if you don't mind small portions. If you want to listen to some Christmas music, Father Christmas will be walking around during these times. So come and see Santa Claus while he's strolling a park. Some holiday decor. If you like tea, they have a tea shop here too. I'm not a fan of fish and chips, but I hear that they have really good fish here. You would think that it was springtime here in Florida with all this dianthus here, which brings in butterflies. And then in the back, they have other types of floral. Looks like some miniature daisies. Beautiful. It is so pretty. Man, I could sit here all day. This looks so pretty. This is Florida, and there's no snow in sight here, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of butterflies. I think I hear Santa Claus coming. Oh my goodness.
Hear ye, to all those gathered among the streets of this fair village, greetings. I have many names. Some of you call me Santa Claus. But here in the United Kingdom, I am Father Christmas. We gather today to toll the devil's knell, one stroke for every year since the birth of Christ. Now let's see, where was I? 50, and then we had the song, correct? So 65, 66, 67. Excuse me, but what year is this? Anyone? 2021, that's 2021? 2021? 2021 minus 67. That means I have to ring this bell 1,954 more times. Oh. All right. 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. We'll get back to this a little later. At any rate, I am Father Christmas, and I've been around for many, many years, bringing holiday joy to good children throughout the land. Oh, I've gotten letters from so many of you this year. I got one from you back there, and you over there. And you really are expecting a lot this year, aren't you? Ever the optimist? Well, that Christmas carol that I was just singing, like so many of today's Christmas traditions, originated in the United Kingdom. In fact, it is not uncommon to see groups of carolers, much like yourselves, standing on a street corner, much like this one, singing songs of the season. In fact, that gives me an idea. Excuse me, you with the ears there. What's your name? I can't hear you. Mackenzie? Is that correct? McKinley, sorry, I was way far away. Well, McKinley, where are you from? Michigan. You know I visit there at least once a year. Well, McKinley, have you been good and kind this year? Of course you have. I have a way of knowing that, you know. Would you be so kind as to come up here and help me out, please? Walk right around here, McKinley. And go stand right over here for me, please. Excellent. Now, McKinley, I'm going to hand you these jingle bells. And when I point at you and say, jingle bells, you shake those bells. Do you have it? All right, let's try it one time. Jingle bells! Well, that's pretty good indeed. Now, I was about to tell you, jingle bells! I tried to catch her off guard, but she was ready for me. Jingle bells! Well, I think McKinley has got it down, don't you? Well, at this time, McKinley and I will sing that traditional Welsh Christmas carol. No, deck the halls. I said a traditional Welsh Christmas carol. Jingle bells, that's not from England, that's from New Jersey or someplace like that. All right, deck the halls it is. Do you know deck the halls? All right, so the fa-la-las, I'll point at you and you ring that bell, yes? Let's do it. 1, 2, this'll be your cue. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la-la-la-la-la, la-la-la-la. Don we now our gay apparel, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Yes, that's the holiday spirit!
Yay!
How about a big hand for McKinley, our bell ringer? Thank you so much, McKinley. Hold on now, hold on. I have a special gift for you. Yes. Take that, you're quite welcome. Take that bell, go back to your family. Now, McKinley, that's no ordinary bell. You see, that is a reindeer bell. A very magical Christmas bell. Now, McKinley, on Christmas morning, you ring that until you wake everyone in the house. Got it? Yes, but only on Christmas morning. It doesn't work any other time. That's for you, Mom and Dad. All that bell ringing should knock off a couple 100 years from our devil's knell, don't you think? I do. Oh, the sound of carolers in the streets. You know, it reminds me of a picture print from Currier and Ives. Or better yet, a scene from a Christmas card. Now, there's a tradition that really caught on. Did you know that the first Christmas card was sent in England? Back in 1843. That original card caught the attention of an English gift book company who had 1,000 lithographed copies made, for which they sold for $1 apiece. And the rest, as they say, is history. Oh, I'm getting something. Oh, here it comes. Hello. I think it's coming right from you, sir. Yes, I know what you're thinking. I really do. I'm Father Christmas. Remember, you're thinking enough with the carols and the cards. What about the mistletoe? Am I right? Yes, I knew it. There's one in every crowd. Well, my friend, I'd have to admit I don't blame you. You see, the hanging of mistletoe is amongst one of our oldest and, might I add, one of our most popular traditions. It dates back to the Druid ceremonials of the winter solstice. Each time a kiss was claimed under the bough, the person would pick off a berry until no more berries were left. So, my friend, here's wishing you a bough with many, many berries indeed. Yes! Oh, there are so many wonderful traditions that come from the countries of the United Kingdom. England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales, each have their own unique customs that help make their holiday season a special time. Just as Charles Dickens has shared the romance of a perfect Victorian Christmas in his writings, the United Kingdom has taken the customs and traditions of its countries and shared them with the rest of the world. Perhaps the immortal bard, William Shakespeare, said it best. Ever against that season comes wherein our Saviour's birth is celebrated. No spirit dare stir abroad. The nights are wholesome, then no planet strikes. No fairy takes, nor witch have power to charm. So hallowed and so gracious is that time. On behalf of all the villages and towns in merry old England, here's wishing you a hallowed and gracious Christmas. Hear ye, hear ye. One more wish for this holiday season. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays to all. Happy holidays.
And there you have it.
If you'd like, I think I have a couple of more moments for a picture with Father Christmas. So come on down. Line up right over here and we'll take a picture.
And those of you who like to collect pins, there's the pin station. There in the end there is where the Skyliner enters. And here is a beautiful picture of a canal. As you see France in the background there, that's where the Ratatouille ride is. Back yonder. Some holiday decor by the fountain. Our next cookie is in the horizon there. So, one more cookie down to go, and I think there's one more or two more after that. There's the receipt for cookie number 3. As we get our black and white cookie, and it looks delish.
Have a great day, all.
Okay, I'm about to taste the black and white cookie. Very, very moist. Doesn't really have a taste to it, except for the frosting. It's kind of like vanilla. But the cookie itself is very moist. Where's my milk? Okay, so far on the cookie list, I say the Snickerdoodle was better. The black and white cookie is number 2. And the gingerbread has fallen to last spot. As you can see, the Epcot ball in the background there, across the lake. Here comes a boat coming in for landing. Beautiful. Couldn't pick a better day to come here to see all the sights and listen to all the sounds. As we pass Morocco, and it looks like we have Jasmine here. As we come into another area, just so you can see some of the prices coming into Germany. China. We're on our way to cookie number 4. We got funnel cakes. We're coming up to the Hall of Presidents. And here we are with our chocolate Kringle cookie. Beautiful decorations. There's the poinsettias. We're not in Kansas anymore. And as we get our book stamped. And we're picking up cookie number 4.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Welcome, enjoy.
I'll eat the actual chocolate Dove candy, and my partner over here is going to eat the cookie itself. I'm not really a chocolate kind of person. So I just tried the cookie. You know I'm not a chocolate fan, but that cookie is good. It's a little on the dry side, but by far better than the gingerbread. Coming up to some entertainment. I hear some drums. Let's see.
powerful Assyrian army, driving them from Jerusalem and reclaiming their holy temple. After the battle, the Maccabees rededicated the temple and relit the eternal candle, a candle that is required to burn in Jewish synagogues at all times. They only had enough oil to light the candle for 1 day. Yet by a miracle, the candle burned bright for 8 days, long enough for a messenger to return with more oil. This is why we now celebrate 8 days of Hanukkah. Now, during the 8 days and nights of Hanukkah, families gather together, we eat, we sing songs, we exchange presents, and did I mention we eat? Specifically, we eat potato latkes and jelly donuts, foods that are cooked in oil to help us remember the miracle of the oil that burned for the Maccabees so long ago. We also light the candles of the Hanukkah, a 9-branched menorah like the one you can see behind me now. Tonight will be the second night of Hanukkah, so at sunset, families around the world will actually light 3 candles. That's because at sunset on the first night of Hanukkah, we start by lighting 2 candles. The center candle, which is called the shamash, and the candle furthest to the right. The shamash is the servant candle. It serves as a reminder for each of us to be a light, shining into a dark world. Now tonight at sunset, we'll light the shamash and the first 2 candles, and then tomorrow, the shamash and the first 3 candles, and so on and so forth until the 8th night of Hanukkah, when all of the candles will be lit and burning bright. Light the first of 8 tonight, furthest candle to the right. Light the first and second too, when tomorrow's day is through. Then light 3 and then light 4, every dusk light 1 candle more, till all 8 burn bright and high, honoring a day gone by. Thank you. Now, in my family, like so many other families around the world, our tradition has always been to exchange gifts immediately after lighting the candles. My parents would always give us kids the biggest presents on the first and the last nights. Those nights in between are for, you could say, smaller presents, school supplies, clothes, and yes, I did get the obligatory extra fancy pair of socks. My parents have excellent taste, as you can see. Now, we would also get some of the Hanukkah staples. Chocolate coins called gelt, exactly, and, of course, dreidels. Now, a dreidel, for those of you who don't know, is a 4-sided spinning top. On each side is a Hebrew letter. This is Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. My sisters and brothers and I would each put some of our Hanukkah gelt into a pot, and then, one at a time, we'd spin the dreidel. Now, if the dreidel lands on Nun, you get Nun. If it lands on Shin, you have to add some of your chocolate coins to the pot. But if it lands on Hey, you get half the chocolate coins in the pot. And if you're lucky enough for it to land on Gimel, you get all the chocolate gelt! Yeah, it's great. It's a little bit too much chocolate, though, for me, to be honest. Now, while we would play, we would sing the classic dreidel song. I'm sure some of you know the dreidel song, am I right? Yeah, well, I would love to sing some of it for you, but I think I could use some help with this one. Is there anybody here who can help me sing the dreidel song? Hi there, what's your name? Alishava. Everybody say hi, Alishava. Well, Alishava, thank you for helping to sing the dreidel song with me. Tell you what, I'm not going to make you sing the whole song by yourself, okay? Here's what I'll do. I'll sing most of the words, but I'll have you shout out one very important word. Can you guess what word I might be talking about? What am I holding right now? Dreidel, exactly. So here's what we'll do. I'll sing most of the words to the song, and when it's time for Alicia right here to sing dreidel, I'm going to lift this dreidel up in the air, just like that. Can we try that? Yeah? One more time? All right, I think they've got it. Is everybody ready to hear Alicia sing? All right, you ready? Awesome. I have a little, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Oh, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Let's do it faster, right? And when it's dry and ready, then I shall play. Everybody sing! Give Alicia a hand! Thank you so much for your help. Now, I have always loved my family's Hanukkah tradition so much. That's why I was thrilled to be able to get out into the world and see how people in different places and cultures celebrate Hanukkah. Did you know that in Yemen and North Africa, they make the 7th night of Hanukkah a celebration of women? It's called Hag Habanat, the holiday of the daughters, in honor of all the strong women connected to the Jews' battle for freedom. On this day, the synagogue is open just for women to worship the Torah, dance, and bless their daughters and fellow Jewish women. And in Turkey, they have a holiday on the last night of Hanukkah they call merenda. It literally translates to snack. And it's basically a giant potluck. Families travel to each other's homes, sharing home-prepared dishes and foods. I mentioned we like to eat, right? On this day, children collect flour from their neighbors, chanting and singing, "Give us flour, so that God will give you life." Well, and speaking of music and songs, in Argentina, many Jews speak in a Judeo-Spanish language called Ladino. And there's an old Ladino song sung by many Argentinians to celebrate Hanukkah called Ocho Candelicas. It literally translates to 8 little candles. Would you like to hear some now? Wonderful. Oh, una candelica, dos candelicas, tres candelicas, cuatro candelicas, cinco candelicas, seis candelicas, siete candelicas, ocho candelas para mí. Thank you. I love that song. And you know, there are so many wonderful Hanukkah songs and traditions out there in this great big world. Yet it seems that no matter where you are, Hanukkah is about remembering the miracle, remembering to be a light, and celebrating with food, fun, and most importantly, family. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. Clap along with me. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Thank you. Chag Sameach. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Please enjoy the rest of your day here at the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays.
As we enter Italy, the decorations.
Wait, that was it.
Together we sing.
Oh, look at Bubby.
It's okay, I'll just trip you one at a time. Little mini village, trains and all. As we come up to our last cookie. That's where we pick it up. Last cookie of the day. And once we eat our cookie, we get to get our prize.
All stamps are complete. 5 cookie stamps. Almost 5 cookies gone. We're actually in line for the last cookie. Then we have to go collect our prize. So we'll be on the hunt for that also.
There's our 5 cookie stamps. 1 more to go to collect our prize. Finally, our last cookie. Looks yummy. Well, we're gonna hit that cookie, see how it tastes. Just to let you know that last cookie was so dry, not very tasty, and I would not suggest eating it, but I would get it just to collect your prize. So on our cookie note, I rank the Snickerdoodle as number 1, the black and white as number 2. Our third cookie would be, I want to say, the gingerbread. And then last cookie, I would say, is definitely the one from Germany. Very, very bad. And as we all say, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, we're going to redeem our prize, and I'll let you know what we get.
Prize or prices is going to be.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too.
A collector glass that says Epcot National Festival of the Holidays. Chocolate, it looks like it has some sprinkles of cranberry maybe.
Stroll 2021. Epcot Center.
Cookie.
He is cute. There we go. Cute little Christmas ornament.
And
There
we have a
is
Christmas ornament to put on our tree.
the magical redemption cookie.
And there you have
50th.
it. The cookie stroll is complete. So on a beautiful Monday afternoon, 12:49, with the sky so blue, we end our cookie stroll with a 50th anniversary cookie, some ice cream, and an ornament. So with that being said, you all have a blessed day. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Diana's Creations. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.